Mm. Oatmeal with the fresh apples outside, cooked in there. Mm. Different nuts, roasted pumpkin seeds. But I wanted to talk about, well, you know, I'm not in my straight jacket yet, nor do I have the permanent eyebrows that kind of go like that. It's not permanent, not yet. Gotta almost take my pick. It's both of them may be an inevitable. We could only hope. But now let's get back to what I've looked at, what I've seen, what's really uneasy, and this might be going on. And as long as it goes on, what else can go on? Which is the opposite of knowing. Um, we're heading for the age of knowing, by the way, and the split thing isn't new, except for what's new is becoming more and more aware of what is an oil water mix. And I'm here to simplify it for you guys and generalize it now. It's the mind versus the heart. You know, the um, now the heart is a scientific um, phenomenon that connects to the plasmatic field electrically. You can dip down into the awareness, which is your heart. If you do this enough, now if you're a kid, you can start doing this, but you're going to need to be allowed to play around. Okay, you need to play around and play, be free. Hopefully, love. When love is in the room, when freedom is there, because then you're getting into your body and you're going like this, and you're going to fall on your ass. If it was a mature presence there, they're going to go, "Whoops, are you okay, honey?" And they're going to kind of look at you and smile. A child will look at you when they fall really hard. They'll get up and look at you and wait for how are they supposed to react. That's what kind of goes on, and a lot of narcissists don't know, and they're so living in fear, and they probably saw it in too fast of emotion. They think that there's a problem, and they go ah, get up, and then the kid goes ah, starts crying. Precisely kind of what goes on. A lot of narcissists don't know what's going on, by the way. And getting back to the split, like, okay, so are we going to keep well, we need to take a break. First of all, let's fucking take a break. Will you please? You are not even admitting that you need a babysitter, and we're going to do all of these things just to pacify your inability to get rid of that fucking poor memory maker up there. Really, just a poor memory bank, and that's the mind. And what am I saying? Well, I'm saying something very, very clear that by minute 444, what I mean is minute 4, babe, I still have Pluto messing with my Mercury, if not exactly, but I have Sun on my Mercury today. It's like I might look halfway good, even though Pluto is just beating on my brain ball. I'm mush. I cannot. I say things wrong on here all the time. I'm thinking, why did I even say that word there? And why can't I say anything? Bear with me, babes. Bear with you. Bear with you. It's not a permanent state here. I don't know why. See, the narcissist doesn't want change. They don't want life. And generally, they are always just kind of. I just saw the image of somebody getting beat around by the simplest shit, and it's like, would you guys lighten up? I mean, it's hard to tell who's who, because they're the ones who want to create an atmosphere of like inhospitability, as far as like this is the way it's got to be, like what the tractor is doing over here, and I'm supposed to just get in my straitjacket and say, yeah, I know, yes, restore the meadow. That's fine. No, I get it. I'm better with that than building the house thing. Next, I mean, but it doesn't end there. We didn't just go into a crystallized, non-changeable thing. Sorry, narcissist, or whatever the fuck you are, mentalist, environmentalist. Are you? Please be environmentalists, because if you're going to do anything harmonious there, that's great. That's all we need to talk about. Are you a person all you need to do, see, the answer is no for me because, well, one of them, the answer is no because every single conversation I've had with them was a red flag that is not coherent. As far as I'm concerned, it points at their incoherency. Now, that was the man. And today it's like, well, there's still undone things. You probably have that done going on too in your life. And really, back away. It's not a man and woman issue. It's just, are these people oriented to reality and the truth therein, or are they not? And when they attempt to do something like gardening or restoring a meadow, by the way, this is not the only fucking meadow that's there, okay? There's a massive, we live on what is called strawberry meadows. And I know for a fact that that ecology over there was destroyed out of view. I mean, there is destabilization happening now. It's weird. I have coyote scat in an auspicious place in my driveway. I know how to listen to their communication. They love me. You know, they put that little bit there and they let me know what they're eating. I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, it's just nuts, just all nuts. They're not doing the animals. They're not eating the animals. I mean, the animals are having a hard time coming through here. They used to, run up and down the creek here, but that's not possible because if there's a lot of activity and they're just very much wild animals and they're not really brazen, not really. You know, I've been hazing them off and keeping them away from with just energy and actually acknowledging them. Well, kind of keeping them fed with my wildlife in my yard, not just my chickens. That's just a fact. You have these animals up here, and they're gonna wildlife is gonna try to eat them, and you can't like try to kill them off because of that. See, that's what I'm worried about. This is like if they're gonna bring in their their little ideas of a garden there. They're gonna do their gardening. It's just really when you look at the air of it, it's just all a bunch of egotistical bullshit. The weirdest thing is no, there's something going on. So now getting back to the split, babes. If there's like 6 people in your family, chances are 2 people are making an exit from mentality, from being a mind instead of it's so different. I wish we can start communicating the world of living in the now in your real life and being connected by the way of the heart and letting your mind follow that, and that is the one who is making memory now. See, if you can imagine, if a mind is only left to itself and it needs to make memory, it's going to make memory in accordance to its own fear, which is to be found out that it's not even real. Boy, if you can replay that again, I don't know what to tell me either.